Hello everyone and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking and this is your December 1st till the 15th, 2018 general and love reading. I'm going to do the divine spread. Now these readings will not be expanded. There won't be a second part to them. I'm going to make it a full reading just as quickly as I can. I don't want to make them too long. Just planetarily and quickly, Mercury is moving on the 1st of December, retrograding back into Scorpio. So we are communicating about intimacy, relationships, and everything that Scorpio stands for. So Mercury is still looking for information, digging deep within Scorpio. It is a time of speaking of our deepest desires. Okay, in relationships, any sort of relationships. Now, on the 2nd of December, Venus enters Scorpio. She's moving direct and she's moving into Scorpio now. So, as I said, with Mercury retrograding back into Scorpio and Venus entering Scorpio, relationships are going to be talked about and things that have been hidden, because Scorpio is very dark and mysterious. Things are going to be spoken about at this time. It's a very important time for relationships right now. So on that account, I will be taking the Fairy Tarot cards for a message of love. I might be taking a couple of cards. Okay, so I'm doing the divine spread and I won't be extending these readings to a second video. I won't be doing Vimeo, not for this reading, not for these readings. So on the 15th of the month, I will probably be doing Vimeo then. Okay, that will be the expanded reading. On the 6th of December, Mercury will turn direct in Scorpio. Fantastic. So we're going to have Venus direct, Mercury direct in Scorpio. Very interesting that's going to be. Now we've got a new moon in Sagittarius. Again, happy birthday to Sagittarius. You've got your new moon. You know, you get a new moon once a year. So don't forget to make your wishes. Send your wishes out to the universe. And of course, everyone can make their wish on or around just after the 7th. It's always a dark phase when we don't see the moon, right? The new moon. As soon as you can actually see the moon in the sky, make your wish. Now, on the 9th of December, Chiron turns direct in Pisces. Thank God. Chiron, the wounded healer, will be turning direct and finishing up in Pisces. Thank goodness for that. Any past life wounds, childhood wounds, we are finishing up a very long cycle, because Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. Now on the 12th of the month, Mercury will be entering Sagittarius. Of course, it's going to be direct. So beautiful. A very happy time. Okay, I will leave that at, astrologically speaking, leave that. That's enough. Let's go on to your cards now, and thank you so much for your patience. Let's see what the cards have got to say. Hello, dear Cancer. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and this is your reading for the 1st till the 15th of December. 2018, and it's the divine spread, which I am looking at. Your divine messages for December, beginning to mid-December. Let's see what your karma dharma message is for Cancer, with the North Node in your sign. Radical changes for you. Let's see. Mercury it's going retrograde back into Scorpio in about a day. So there's going to be a lot of conversations, deep conversations in relation to intimacy. There's a revamping, redoing with, you know, people may have come back from the past into your life. We've got Venus at 29 degrees of Libra. It's almost ready to move into Scorpio. It's still in its shadow period until it gets to that 10 degrees of Scorpio where it started to retrograde. So this is a very, very important time. Now, recently we had Jupiter, the Sun, and Mercury retrograde meeting up in Sagittarius. It was the luckiest day, they say, of the year. Now, if you haven't seen something wonderful coming into your life, let's see. In the next week, roughly, Mercury is going to go direct in about 6 days, which is fantastic. I'm over these retrogrades. I don't know about you. And relationships are on the forefront. We're talking about intimacy, shared resources. What is Scorpio all about? All those things that Scorpio talks of, that's what we're redoing with Mercury retrograding there and with Venus still in her shadow. Okay, let's see which card fell out for you. We've got the Hangman. The Hanging Man. A sense of sacrifice. You're feeling as though you are sacrificing something now. You're hoping, hopefully with the help of the divine, you will be able to change your perspective. I will take another card on that. Let me do the rest of the spread for you. Dear Cancer, very important time in your life. Everyone's life is, you know, changing with the nodes, North Node in Cancer, South Node in Capricorn. We're looking at our tribe, our family, our foundation. It's a time of growing into any subjects related around family. We're supposed to be letting go of what is Capricornian. Capricorn is the authority. It's being the authority. It's also career. Now, Cancer is wanting to be loved and nurtured. Your inner child, let's say. I believe that we're all big children. We never really... we grow and we mature, but our heart is still very childlike. And we want to receive that through people that are around us, our own people. Okay, some of you may even be wanting to change your place of residence. Now, the Temperance card, which is the energy of Sagittarius, and we're in Sagittarian energy. Of course, things are coming up with Scorpio again. So we're looking at that part of the chart at this time. Temperance is tempering yourself, being patient. There is a strong sense of waiting before the healing comes through, whatever you're working through. Some of you may even be looking to a foreign distant land, traveling, but there is a hold on something because of obligations. Could be anything to do with sacrifice, as I said. Let's cut the cards for you, dear Cancer. Let's cut the cards and see what else is coming through. Now, in the hidden position, we have the Hierophant. I knew that it was some sort of family obligations. Now, the Hierophant is the energy of Taurus. So we've got Sagittarius, Taurus, Pisces so far. In the recent past, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. And this is the card of Virgo for me. It is Virgo. It is putting in a lot of hard work. Let's see what is happening at the present. You've got the Magician card, which is Mercury. Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini. It is retrograding, as I've said. So whatever you are working over, it is a time to be able to manifest. You're digging deep within Scorpio, digging into your core. You are speaking of intimacy. You are making magic because you are, you know, letting people know what is very desirable for you, what you are desiring at this time. The goal, the Chariot. This is your crowning card and your goal. All right, so this is the energy of Cancer. How beautiful is this? I did speak of change. Now, some of you are moving literally. Others are hoping to move in the near future. Could be in 7 weeks, 7 months. This is a big move. Now, if this is not a real move, it's like you're moving to a different perspective. You're looking at your life from a different lens. And I've said this to a few signs with these December readings. There's, major shifts happening here for everyone. And it is on a very metaphysical level as well, a spiritual level. Let's see. And with Piscean energy here, Neptune has gone direct recently. So those rose-colored glasses of illusions and being disillusioned are coming off. Slowly the fog is lifting. Let's see what the action and advice is. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles. And I would say Virgo here because, for most of you it's Virgo, because we've also got the Nine of Pentacles. For others of you it could be Capricorn because we've got Cancer, Capricorn, and that's where the nodes are. Let's see what the outcome card is. And we've got the King of Wands. So this would be Sagittarian energy, I would say, because we've got the Temperance card here. What is in the divine position for you, dear Cancer? Wow, 7 of Swords. Okay, 7 of Swords. We know that that's not an easy energy, but it's also an energy of wisdom, being intelligent, using your cerebral, your left brain, your logic at this time. Using your logic and being smart is going to get you moving forward. It's going to get you rolling and you're going to overcome any obstacles. Now, some of you may be leaving someone or a situation behind, something that really did not have you happy, did not work for you mentally. Okay, I'm going to look at your love life right now, and I'm going to take 2 cards from the Fairy Tarot. If there's a Terry out there, then this is your reading. From the Fairy Tarot Oracle, and it's like an oracle deck. It's by Doreen Virtue, but it's also a tarot deck. So let's take 2 cards for your love life, dear Cancer. What are the messages in love beginning to mid-December for Cancer? Spirit guides and angels, please guide me to give the message. Here we go, 2 cards. And we have Princess of Autumn and Prince of Summer. So we've got the Page of Pentacles as well as the Knight of Cups. Let's read these cards. So happy news about your career, promotions or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. So studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous as well. So this is an earth sign. This is a quality of earth. Something is coming in. There's a message coming through which is going to give you a sense of stability. You're hoping to grow on a new relationship, could be. If you are taking your relationship to another level, you are putting in the work. You're being studious. And there is a sense of stabilizing. Now, you may be dealing, again, with an earth sign. Dear Cancer, you may have strong earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart. Here we've got the Prince of Summer, which is the Knight of Cups. Romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious. So those of you that are single will be in in a flirty mood. Now, I believe that if you are dealing with love, if this is love for you, because this is a general reading, then and you've got strong water in your chart, apart from being Cancer, I feel that it's not enough just to be a Cancer. You've got Cancer, Pisces here. So there's extra water here, and you're being quite emotional and open with your feelings here. But there is a twist here of being also flirtatious. Now, this could be someone in your life that is open to having fun, you know, flirting, being open for love. And it says falling in love suddenly. Wow, Cancer. Being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Wow. Now we've got Uranus and Venus opposing in the sky, and that is happening in a couple of hours. So we're in that energy now. And it's a transit which is, it's already happened a couple of times. Okay, Venus in Libra, Uranus, which is the ruler of Aquarius, in Aries. Now, Aries is the warrior. Aries is very passionate. And Uranus will break down. It will do things differently. It will change things up because there is strong passion, especially with Venus and Mercury moving into Scorpio. We're all pushing forward for truth in intimate matters, in relationships, in sharing. Now, sharing is caring. So if we don't share our finances and what we have, okay, what is our values, then there is no sharing of our heart and our passion, right? And being openly speaking of these matters will bring the relationship to another level. So it's a very sexual time with Scorpio here. Scorpio, as I said, with the planet Mercury and Venus, that will be there. It's a time of intimacy, strong sexual energy, and with the King of Wands here as your outcome. Hubba hubba, dear Cancer. What's going on? What is going on? Before I go on to your reading, I want to take a couple of cards on special positions here, the cards that need a bit of clarity. Let's look at the Seven of Swords because that's in the divine position, and it's important to see what this Seven of Swords is all about. Okay, well, oh, goodness me. You know, this is crazy because practically each sign has had a double message. Now, you've got the Page of Pentacles as a double message. Now, it's not a very, very strong, it's not a major arcana, but it is a double message. So whatever message is coming in, and this could be anything to do with the physical plane, things that are real, things that are tangible, things that you're wanting to grow upon. You know, it is here. It's happening. So there's a message coming through which is going to bring change for you. Now, as I said, some of you are being intelligent and you're not being open to the world about what you're hoping to grow, what you're starting. You're keeping it under wraps. That's what I feel here. And this could go either way. It could be your partner. You know, your partner in crime, let's say, that is keeping it under wraps, keeping it from your eyes as well, from your knowledge, because we've got the Hangman here. I want to take another card on the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is doing things in a religious way. Sometimes it can be quite burdensome because there are obligations, there is some sort of a commitment which could be binding you from being able to move freely. Some of you are in a marriage that could be keeping you stuck, that could be, you know, pushing you towards doing the right thing, having to be there, holding the fort, and these could be even family obligations. Now, some of you may be also communicating through the internet. This is also movement. This could be a spiritual quest that you're on, dear Cancer. You may be, and there are themes of spirituality and awakenings happening at this time. Some of you may be traveling to a spiritual place, hoping to meet with, you know, people of the same wants, hopes, and beliefs. Okay, so you're meeting up with people that are of the same ideology. Now, Sagittarius is very strong with beliefs. It's all about spirituality. Again, it's foreign places and people. So I feel that there is some sort of a getaway for some of you. Now, others of you may be also communicating in relation to what you feel passionate about. These are Cupid's arrows of love, communication through the internet. Now, what you don't know is that there are messages coming through of commitment. So this Page of Pentacles here and here could be all about. And look, if we put these cards together, this is an offer of love coming through, an offer that's going to make you very, very happy. Now, this is probably something that either you or your partner have been hoping for. They've been waiting. There's been a sense of sacrifice here. And I believe that with the North Node having moved into Cancer, it is a time of loving and nurturing your inner child. It's quite similar to Leo in the sense that Leo is the heart. And when the North Node was there, it was loving and nurturing your heart. Now, you're wanting to build a foundation here. This is a very, very important time, dear Cancer. A lot of new homes will be built. Foundations will be becoming solid. It is a very important time of family. Okay, let's take another major arcana on the Hanging Man, because, you know, that is where Chiron is. Now, wounds could be coming to the surface. There could be a change with Chiron moving direct very soon of that victim mentality, whatever past life wounds, hurts, have come up to the surface to be re-looked at. And with Chiron moving direct, it will soon be finishing up its cycle in Pisces. So anything to do with completions, things that have been hidden. And Pisces is also the divine love. Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. So let's take one more card on what this sacrifice and what this stagnation is all about. And we've got the Lovers. Wow. Now Gemini is here, the energy of Gemini. And Gemini is the partner. It's the opposite sign, the karmic partner of Sagittarius. Okay, it's right across the zodiac from Sagittarius. So whatever happens in Sag, planetarily, whatever transits are going on, does affect Gemini very strongly, as well as everyone else, but in a different area. It's more potent for Gemini. So the Lovers is trying to find the balance. This is a karmic time for you, a karmic time in relationships, okay? The Lovers is maybe having known someone from the past, from your deep past. This is karma coming back around. This could be from a previous life. Let's look at this King of Wands. Now the Chariot, and your goal is to overcome any obstacles. Some of you are communicating about your love, about your true passion. Now, this could be your partner, which would be more than likely you are dealing with a Virgo or with another Sagittarian. Now, could be sun, moon, or rising. Others of you could be dealing with, and it's funny that we've got, very funny here, we've got, let's say, Virgo, Pisces, which is karmic partners, and we've also got Gemini, Sagittarius, Gemini and Sag, as well as having the Chariot, which is Cancer, and as I said, could be Capricorn here. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Devil card shows up, which is Capricorn. You know, we've got a lot of polarities here, so it could be going either way. For some of you, this is making up. For others of you, this is breaking up, moving away from someone that was deceitful in your life. Let's look at the King of Wands before I go on. And we've got, wow, Two of Cups. Wow. Okay, so very fiery energy. Now, if this is a Sagittarius or another fire sign, then this is a commitment that is going to take place. This could be your energy. You could have Sagittarius as your moon or rising sign. Now, we're not going to get stuck on only the sign, because this is a story that is panning out, and I wanted to look at the Magician, which is the world. I was saying the Devil, and this is Saturn, which rules Capricorn. Yeah, so there is a communication, strong talk of worldly things, travel, completion of cycles. It could go either way. Completion of karma, and obviously then moving into a new cycle. The world is very fixed energy. It's very stubborn energy, but, you know, the divine is here to take charge. We don't have power over the divine power, okay? And divine power is the actual heading. It's the title of the Sagittarian reading. So please go and watch that. I'm going to take one more card on this Seven of Swords, the divine position, the Page of Pentacles, and we've got the Page of Cups. The offer is coming through. Offers of love are coming left, right, and center, dear Cancer. You look as though you're quite popular. And I want to say that Aries also had a reading of being quite popular. Now, we don't have the Fool here, which would be Aries energy. Could you be dealing with an Aries person? Aries, as I said, is where Uranus is bringing in the change. Let's look at that Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Page of Swords. Now, this is a message of truth. Page of Swords could be communication. If this is, as I said, a Virgo, then the Page of Swords is very Virgo-ish. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is retrograding, so it's a time of strong communication. Now, pages always bring in change. Truth will be told maybe from a Virgo to you. Let's take... Now, the Page of Swords is also anything to do with teachings, becoming the teacher, becoming the student. Let's look at the Chariot. What is this move? What is this overcoming of obstacles? Wow, Ace of Pentacles. Again, Earth is strong here. Strong Earth. Beginning something new. This is someone popping the question. This is money's coming through business. Look at this. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is beautiful. Nine of Pentacles says that financially you're in the right place. You don't have a financial worry, dear Cancer. It doesn't look like finances are on your mind at this time. You're beginning something new in relation to partnerships, any sort of relationships with family. This is something new that you're building on. And I believe that this Page of Pentacles is something that's going to be real, something that's really going to have longevity. You're building on something strong. As I said, some of you are building a new home. You're moving to a new home, somewhere where things will work out better for you. You're going to find your balance because the Lovers is here. We've got the Lovers and we've got the Two of Cups here. Now, as I said, the King of Wands is the person that's going to be there for you. This is someone that is very spontaneous, very passionate, very loving. And as I said, don't get stuck on the sign, please, because we've got the Two of Cups here. This could be your energy. This could be your moon or rising sign. Let me see what else we've got. Are you taking the plunge, dear Cancer? Are you taking the plunge into, you've been on your own, you've worked hard, you've received the accolades. Now you're the magician. You are the magician and you are bringing magic into your life. You've been through the lessons of Saturn. You've stood in your integrity. You've worked through that energy. Now Pluto, which is the ruler of Scorpio, is in Capricorn where the South Node is. So there is transformation. You're leaving the past behind in whatever way that speaks to you. And you are beginning something stable, something new. Congratulations to those of you that are beginning a new life. Money's looking fantastic. I'm going to take a couple of Sibillas. Now, because this reading is beginning to mid-December, it does not mean that for all of you this is going to happen in the next couple of weeks. Okay, there is potential for that. You're on that path, but not everyone is born on the same day, same time. Okay, this requires a personal reading and for me to look at your chart. Let's take 3 Sibillas on the Karma Dharma position. So know whatever sacrifice has been had, it's time to receive the payout. It's time to receive the accolades, the love, the balance. Look at what you've got here for Delta, which is loyalty, companionship, friendship. This could even be a friendship that you're working on, that you're redoing. As I said, for those of you that are in a committed relationship, you're moving in together. Or you're showing to the world that you are in a committed partnership relationship. You're announcing something serious between the two of you. Now, some of you may even be falling pregnant because the Ace of Pentacles could be pregnancy, always. Let's see what the next card is. Messaggero. Okay, so you've been loyal and you've been waiting on news. Now, it could be that your partner or the person who is romantically interested in you, they're waiting on news from you. And what you don't know is that the communication, or what they don't know is that the communication and the love is coming through with the 8 of Wands. 11 is the portal. And we've got Pensiero. This is incredible. This is like the Hermit, where it shows that someone is ready. They're deep within their they're on a spiritual quest because they are aligning with the divine. They are receiving the download and they're looking at their next move because they are in a spiritual, mature place to make a very strong decision for their life. And this could be a meeting of the minds and of the hearts and of the psyche and of their soul. This is a soul meeting, Cancer. This is what I've been trying to say. Now, this is like the Hermit, which speaks of Virgo again. Okay, so strong speculation, strong thought, strong processing happening here with Mercury retrograde. And I believe that you will have the knowledge of what has been decided. You will know when Mercury starts to move direct in about a week. You know, you're going to have a very strong indication. Let's look at, and what's important is the divine position. Now, we've got 3 pages here. Children could be in the mix here. We've got swords, which is air quality, earth, and water. So this is getting to be quite a balanced energy. The only page we're missing is the page of wands, which would probably be someone taking that risk. It's as though we're, just like with what is happening in the sky, we've got 29 degrees of Uranus in Aries. We've got 29 degrees of Venus in Libra. We've got 28 degrees of the North Node and 28 degrees of the South Node in Capricorn, North Node in Cancer. So those last degrees are very, very important. That's where the change starts to happen, the shift. We've got Chiron at practically 28 degrees of Pisces. So as I said, there is a changing of the guard. There is a change, a new beginning here. Let's take some cards on the divine position. We've got deliriousness, delirante, but this is also support. It's a number 9, so I believe that whatever message comes through is going to have you a bit lost. And it's a neutral card, right? Okay, we've got dispiacere, which deals with the 7 of Swords. So, but this is a number 1. It's a number 1 which says that you are beginning something new, but I feel as though it's not something that you expected. Okay, sometimes the news can be quite overwhelming, but then you know what? Oh my God, lettera. Now these could be legal documents, these could be messages coming through, this could be, and I'm going to say, this could be the offer of love that's coming through, that you are crying of happiness, because I know, and watch this Sibilla coming through, which is going to be a very, very positive Sibilla, because we've got the Page of Cups, which is an offer. All right, so Archangel Michael, show me the truth. And this is the carrot that's dangling. Ready? And we've got Giovine Fanciulla, which, you know, the divine doesn't really want to give us that much to work with here, but look at this. Now, this is Giovine Fanciulla, which is the Virgin, which speaks of newness. Also, the Virgin is something that is pure. And when we say pure, again, Virgo comes to mind, and look at what number she is. She's number 12, which is Pisces. And Pisces is where the victim mentality is, where the past life wounds are, where the healing quality is taking place. You know, we're almost at the end. Let me take one more. One more. And this is the young maiden, whatever that means for you. And we've got, oh my God, Vedovo, being stuck in the past. Someone is crying over spilt milk. They're still focusing on their past. Look at this. Look at this. This is turning into a thriller, dear Cancer. There is a meeting happening here, but there is newness, but those wounds are still here. Now, as I said, let me see, when is Chiron going direct? In about 9 days. I'm going to take one more, of course, because I never leave a negative card here. Now, could there be a setback with this offer that's coming through? Yes, because someone is still working through issues of the past, which is very Chiron, very Pisces. Let's take one more card, dear Cancer, and I think this is, oh my God, well, damn, it's worth the wait. Imeno, which is a spiritual bond. Number one, as you can see on the card, remember that there is a spiritual relationship here. There is a meeting of the minds, the heart, and the soul, dear Cancer. It's damn worth the wait. It is. So hold on to your horses. It's coming through. Keep the belief. Don't let go. Don't give up yet. Okay, I'm going to take 3 Sibillas on the Hierophant, which is what you don't know, and the 8 of Wands. And then I will call it a day because the reading is getting a little bit long and I want to be quick. I've got a lot of work to do. Let's see, dear Cancer. What are these messages about? Wow. Remember how I said the Devil card, Capricorn, hasn't shown up? It's where the South Node is. Here is Prigione. So I did speak of, with the Hierophant, obligations with family, some sort of being held back because of traditions, because of faith, because of commitments to your family, because of marriage. For those of you that are dealing with someone who is coming out of a committed partnership or relationship, it's a 9, so they're almost there. Let's see what else we've got. We've got falsita, which is lack of trust, could be deception. And we've also got melancholia. My goodness me. Melancholy. You don't believe that this person, you don't believe that these messages are going to come through. And I said, dear Cancer, don't lose the faith. We're in a time of Sagittarius. Hold on. Hold on. There is much newness here and there is much change. There is loyalty here with a dog. There is much loyalty. Let's take one more. Remember that we're still in Mercury retrograde. So with the messages that are coming through, there could be miscommunication. There could be a misunderstanding, right? So usually when we communicate through social media, depending on how the message comes through, it can be perceived in the wrong way. So give the other person a chance to speak clearly. It is a time of communicating clearly, working, looking over. And we've got gelosia. My goodness, past regrets. But here we've got bambino, which is newness, which is a child. So I would say that there is a child. I did say there's 3 children. There are children involved here. Could that be what's holding you back? Could that be what's holding your partner back if they are coming through being already a parent? And that's very traditional with the Hierophant. During family situations, children are always part of a family. But the bambino is always something new. There is hope. Something is going to be born, and it's a number 7, which is divine order. It's the divine working on your behalf. And as I said, you don't know what's coming through. You don't know until you actually see it. And I know sometimes it's hard to believe. I'm going to take one more. Actually, I'm going to take a tarot card. And we will call it a day. Okay, here we are. And we've got the 5 of Swords. So you've got a battle on your hands. And you've also got competition here. Now, this is communication, as I have said. Be careful with, wrongful messages. Take it easy. Fives always speak of change. But, again, the Magician, which is Mercury, try not to be too harsh with your words. If you are fighting to win, which you've got the Five of Swords is always that you've got the energy, you've got the chance to speak your way out of any situation, okay? And know that through Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, know that you're clearing the slate on anything that was miscommunicated and any misunderstandings. All right, dear Cancer. All right, wow, so many messages. Hope that this resonated. Please go and check your moon and rising signs. There is great potential here for love and intimacy. Know that communications are very important at this time. Don't stay in your little world. Get out, communicate. Don't be frightened. Move forward. It's a time where the North Node is in your sign, so you need to act. All right. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Sending you lots of blessings, and I will see you soon.